and welcome to my channel, Being You Now. I so appreciate and thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today. Today I'm doing a collective reading for all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a different style of reading. I have been guided by Spirit to select three different oracle decks. So I've got the Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Gabriel deck, and I will be picking cards from each of these decks for the collective. Please be mindful, energy is fluid, and be mindful of that for roles and for gender. Now, what I do want to say also is thank you so very much for all your likes, subscribes, comments, and shares and donations. They truly mean the world to me. And oh my goodness, I am just in awe of gratitude and gratitude and love for this channel and for each and every one of you for liking, subscribing, commenting. Also, if you didn't know, I do daily readings. So there are daily readings for all signs and also a separate reading for Aries. So please do hit the notification bell so that you get notified when a new video is up if you haven't already. And there are also daily one card pulls I do, which is in the short section of my channel. So if you want to see what's the daily message for today, you can check the short section of my channel for one card pulls. I will be, as the community is growing, I will be putting up polls and topics in the community section as well. So feel free to check that out. I am just so grateful to have you all here and being part of the collective. It truly means the world to me. So let's see what guidance is coming up for all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For all signs collective, please. Okay. Oh, I love this. You and your loved ones are safe. And this is the same message that the Aries Collective also got from the angels. I just love this card. To me, this is just such a comforting, nourishing. Um, I'm just trying to think of another word. I just feel like nothing can happen. I just feel so safe. I just feel it just is so calming, isn't it? Whenever I see this card, I just feel my mind is at ease immediately, and I feel that I'm held by the spirit realm, and my loved ones and I are safe, and we're all safe, and everything is going to be okay. So whenever I get this card, no matter what is happening in my life or whatever whether it's with whatever the situation may be, I just love getting this card. It's just such a great reassurance card, isn't it? So Spirit is saying that if you have been worried whether you are safe, whether your loved ones are safe, be rest assured that they are. You all are safe and you are protected. You are in divine protection. And I love this. I'm just feeling so much peace and bliss in my heart as I'm sharing this with you. I wish I could express it in more words, but it's just this state of instant peace and calmness. Even just mentally, it's almost like everything has been just taken away, all the worries, concerns. And you might be feeling this, and I might be tuning into your energy as you get this message. So here it says, Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthy, full, happy life. So beautiful. What a beautiful way to start the reading. I'm just going to bring that there so you can see it on camera. Oh, this is so wonderful. It says focus upon divine and perfect health. So if you have been having concerns about health or, your well-being, Spirit is saying that just hold the intention that everything is okay. Everything will work out for your best, and you know whatever is going on will be fine. Now, again, this is not to replace any health advice or medical advice. If you need medical or health advice, please speak to a doctor or a professional. This is not to replace that. This is what Spirit is saying, that sometimes we may be feeling a little bit off in our body, or something is not right, and we start questioning and going down this spiral. What Spirit is saying here is that hold the intention. So this is about your intention, your thoughts. Focus on how it feels to have complete and perfect health, and hold that intention, because where your focus and attention is what you will manifest and call into your reality. Here it says, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well being. Now, this could also be a confirmation for some of you. If you are someone that's looking after, you take great pride in your health, appearance, well being, wellness, you watch what you eat, you exercise, then spirit is saying that you are focusing on perfect and divine health, and they are congratulating and affirming to you that the path that you have taken is the path for you, particularly if you feel good within, because when you feel good inside is how you feel good outside, isn't it? I love this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if a lot of the Aries clan are also watching this, because this also popped up in the Aries reading, but it could also apply to the collective, because sometimes we always have this, isn't it? Can I trust this person? Is this person trustworthy? How much can I trust this person? Particularly if you meet them and you feel like this instant connection, but then you're not sure whether, are they really trustworthy? So if you have someone on your mind that you were wondering whether they're trustworthy, spirit is saying that the person you're asking about is trustworthy. I love this. Sometimes just getting this card and listening and hearing this message just puts you to ease, doesn't it? Particularly if it's someone you like, particularly it's someone you love, or it's a new love or new relationship or connection. Or even in a job situation, if something happened and you may have shared something with someone, and then you're wondering, oh, should I have done that? Can I really truly trust them? Do they have my back? So here this card says, thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I'm grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. So, so, so beautiful. I love this. Now let's look at the Archangel Raphael deck and see what message is there for the collective. For all signs, please. One more card for all signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is beautiful. It says, ask your body for a message. Um, One of the things, I also do energy healing and work with energy a lot. And also, I'm a coach and a mentor, which you may or may not know. So, and I am, in the work that I do, I embody all the modalities. But what I want to say here is, I work a lot with mindset and belief systems and conditioning. Um, a lot of the times people don't realize, and I can speak for myself as well, because when I was going through my training, I had to do everything, go through everything myself, on myself as well, throughout the process. And that's when I realized the power of the body, and how amazing our body is, and how quickly and in tune our body is to what is happening around and within us. And sometimes we don't realize how much our body holds for us in terms of stress, anxiety, tension, whatever it may be. But also how quickly the body responds and gives you a message. Like for me, for certain, when it comes to certain foods or certain things, my body just tells me that don't do it. Don't do it. And sometimes I don't listen to my body and I do it. And what happens? I'm the one that suffers in the end. And the body tells me, I told you, but you still went down that path and you still went, and did the thing. So here it's saying ask your body for a message, and it could be even to do with a love situation, a job situation. You will feel it in your body. If something is not right, you'll feel it. If something is right, you'll feel it energetically. The body will give you a response even before you admit it out in open. So here's saying, dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. I love this so much. For me, like, yeah, I've been through so many cycles in my life regarding weight, regarding so many different things. Honoring my body is one of the single biggest thing that I do every single day, and that's just a non-negotiable for me. And it is because I've understood the power that the body has and how much it holds. Like, it holds us through everything that we go through in life, and sometimes we don't realize, um, even as far as what we put in our bodies, on our skin, like all these things are so important. Anyway, I don't want to digress too much. Organic foods. I love this. Um, Again, everyone's situation, circumstance is different. Maybe this message is for someone specific who needed to hear this, that they were thinking of going down the path of organic foods. I mean, there are so many different stories around that buying organic is expensive, buying organic is accessible. It just depends on each person's thinking, where you live, and your circumstances. So I'm not going to comment on that. But what I will say to you is that, you know, I feel blessed that I have lots of local farms where I live. So I go and buy all my food from local farms. And most of them are organic, so that is fantastic. A lot of the food I eat myself is all organic as well. And it has been for a number of years. I think this is coming down to your value. What do you value in your life? What is important for you, And organic foods could be one way, or it could be, organic products. Like, for example, I put only organic products on my skin and body. And at the time I was, there was a time when I was looking for these products and they didn't exist. So I made them myself. And now I sell them. And, just recently I posted on my Facebook page that my products have traveled across 6 countries and have been traveling since 2017. And I've just added a new product to my product line, which I will post in the community section at some point as well. But this is the thing. It's about how do we look after ourselves? Sometimes we're so focused on, perhaps just the external things, but what are we feeding our body? What are we feeding our skin? What are we putting, because all of that determines our way of thinking, the level of clarity, the way we make decisions. There is such a trickle effect. And please take what resonates, because I truly understand that everyone's circumstance is different, and I know it, and I understand that. But this is, maybe this is a message for someone specific who is going through this journey right now. So it may or may not be for you. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. I didn't even know that the word organic products was there. So divine intervention. Again, this reading is, if you need medical or health, advice, please speak to a professional. I was guided to use these cards, so I'm using it. Here, it's just saying divine intervention. So there may be something that may be going on that divine is helping you with, which you can't perhaps see, or it may not be fully revealed. I know that the graphic is quite out there in terms of, it looks like, it's they're doing some form of work in that room. But this could also be your angel team doing work behind the scenes whilst you're sleeping, So just take what resonates. But here it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with and for helping me with whatever the situation. I have faith in divine intervention and I fully accept your guidance. Now, I think the key thing here is accepting guidance. Sometimes what happens is we get so much guidance, but are we accepting it? And there's a big difference. And I do want to spend a little bit of time talking about it, because we can all receive so much advice. There's so much advice readily available. But what are you doing with the advice? Are you implementing it? Are you embodying it? Because that's when the real shift and change occurs. Getting advice and not doing anything about it is not really going to change where you are. What's going to make a difference is taking it on board and doing something with it. Okay, now let's look at what does Archangel Gabriel have to say for the collective, all signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many cards want to pop out at once. One more card, please. One more card for the All Signs Collective. And there we have it. Oh, this, I am now wondering, some of you Aries watching this as well, because this came in the Aries reading too, perfectionism. I mean, look, it's not just an Aries thing. I think a lot of people, often find it difficult to balance between getting all your ducks in a row, all your I's dotted, your T's crossed, and when to take the step, right? There is always this push and pull type thing that happens that, oh, do I need more information? Do I need more training? Or do I need, you know, this, that, and the other? So I think here the message is quite simple. It is about that fine balance between getting everything perfect versus starting. So if becoming perfect is to your detriment, i.e., stopping you from starting and doing something, then it's just keeping you stuck and in procrastination. So the message here is polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. So be careful of that fine line. Don't fall into the trap of not doing anything because that's not helping you move forward. Okay, I love this. Your angels and spirit guides are saying blocks are lifted. So whatever that was blocking you, stopping you, and keeping you stuck is now removed so that you can move forward. It says here, previous obstacles came from fear and they are now lifted away. I love this. So just focusing on lifting away. I'm actually feeling it like lifting away, lifting away. Such a beautiful feeling. And finally, stay true to yourself. I think we can never have this message often enough or be reminded to stay true to ourselves. I suppose there's just so much distraction, isn't there? You may switch on to TV or you may go on Instagram or watch Netflix or whatever it is that you might be doing. And you see everything so polished and then a lot of the times it may make you question or it may not. Or you may see someone else's success outside of you and be like, oh, it's so easy for so and so. How did they? But I think the key is it's wonderful to aspire and look up to people if that's what's happening. But it's even more wonderful and powerful to stay true to who you are, because the more authentic and true you are to yourself, the more people, places, experiences, jobs, careers, businesses, ideas you will magnetize and manifest into your life. So I love this. This is like the ultimate card of authenticity, and what a beautiful card to end the reading as well. I mean, my whole channel, Being You Now, my whole business has been on focus on, you know, being you now, which is now is the moment. Why are we working towards something which, down the future? Why can't we make those changes now? Why can't we transform our lives in this moment so that the future can be even more amazing? Because a lot of the times that's what happens. We aspire to things sometime in the future, but it's almost like, why not now? I mean, Eckhart Tolle was here and I went to see him live yesterday, and the whole message that he shared was about the power of the present moment, and the balance between the being and the doing. So staying true to yourself is, the more you are being, the more clear it is about what you need to be doing. And then when you are doing the things that you love, it brings you back to the being, because that's something that gives you joy and is in alignment to who you are. And that's that dance that we all do. So here Spirit is reminding you that just stay true to yourself. Once you're true to yourself, the love, the connection, the job, the career, all of that will just start to flow, because you will become magnetic and attractive just by being who you are, being you. So don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. So again, particularly if you're working in a dynamic, or this is a work situation where you feel like other people are overpowering, or, they have a different idea to you, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of sharing your idea. Perhaps they haven't even thought of it. Perhaps you're the one who comes up with this genius idea. They're like, oh, we didn't even think of it that way. Thank you so much. You've changed the entire way we can do this. And that could result in other things, could save time, money, energy, or whatever, or could be the biggest, pioneering thing that they've ever encountered just by one single idea that you have expressed. So never underestimate the power that you have. So there you have it. This is your message, all signs. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes, comments, shares. They mean the world to me. Thank you so much for all your donations. That helps me and the channel going. And if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box and also in the about section. Thank you, and I will see you at the next one.